Good day to you, people of the world. Good day to you, my leaders and other colleagues in the TBC community. I am by name Arowolo, I am a TBCian and I belong to the TBC community. I'm here again this day to present another broadcast, which is number 18th. My TBC live and public live broadcast number 18, and it is titled, "Do you subject yourself to panic attack?" Do you subject yourself to panic attack? It is a question. Do you, as a TBCian, submit yourself to panic attack? Let me start by saying, we look over the years and suddenly it is dawning on us that the last part of the year is already here. In another 4 weeks or thereabout, we will be celebrating another new year. For some, it could be an exciting feeling, but I believe for the majority, it may not be the case. I begin to imagine this is usually the time many of us, without verbalizing these thoughts, begin to assess the year and ask questions about how the year has been so far. We begin to remember the good, we begin to remember the bad, and equally, we remember the ugly. Many began to cast mind back to the start of the year and can't help but wonder where all the fire, the passion, the zeal, and determination to make the year different went to. Some will look over the months till now and realize it is just been another several months of routine, nothing special, nothing really new, nothing spectacular, a year as usual. Everything they've seen and experienced so far in the year are natural expectations, nothing out of this world, so they say. Yes, another birthday celebrated, many what food, what cloth, shelter, regular bill paid, wake up, go to the office, walk through the weeks, get paid, settle bill, and the routine goes on and on and on and on and on and on till infinity. Maybe for some, something unique happened, like a wedding, a new baby born, movement to a new apartment, another car purchase, a trip overseas, a new job, a promotion, and even maybe a new business breakthrough. We look at the flip side too and remember the haunts and pain of a loss, maybe a job loss, relationship gone sour, expectation to be married not yet realized, financial crisis, social crisis, health concern, a business, an opportunity, and many disappointments from friends, from employers, from employees, relatives, even your spouse and children. We look at the last few weeks of the year and ask this critical question: is this all there is to this year? Is this all I'm going to get out of this year? Shouldn't I be getting more out of this year? My goals, my plan, my ambition and aspiration for the year, where did they all go? We begin to wonder and worry as we realize in less than a few weeks the year is over, and for many the feeling isn't such a pleasant one at all. Then the panic attack sets in. We become unnecessarily anxious and concerned about the rest of the year. Our minds naturally engage the fear and worry mode tied to the ember months, and we begin to react. The rush begins, the desperation sets in, the anxiety, and we become nervous. I shall not end this year like this, so we say to ourselves, then we begin to hustle and bustle and get into desperate method. No, I must accomplish something this year, goes the thinking. Then we leave room for panic attack. That sudden overwhelming feeling of acute and disabling anxiety eventually sets in. Intense fear, concern, worry. Then our mind and senses begin to play trick on us. Concerns and worry. Then our mind and senses begin to play trick on us, as I've mentioned, showing us and recounting all we should have done, which we failed to do, what we could have and may have done, and we've left undone till now. Oh, God, take control. The question continues, what is happening to me, my God? Why all this? We begin to question and become angry at ourselves. Why didn't I do this or that? For some, we switch into the blame game, blaming what we see and realistic situation and people for our non-accomplishment without the will to take the responsibility ourselves. We look at how far and look at what's left of the year, and fear, insecurity drive us to desperation and even dismay. We then daily wake up with this fear, which trigger off physical reaction. We become grumpy, we become cranky, aggressive, and impatient with situation and even with people. We have this feeling of losing control, apprehension, palpitation, and at times shortness of breath. And we can't even put a finger on what the danger is for all this emotional rush. Dear friend, dear listener, you that are listening to me, take it easy. Take it easy. Life is simple. Take it easy. Take it easy, please. You see, getting into such a mood is not what you need right now. As natural as it feels, that anxiety and a sense of urgency makes you achieve or accomplish more. The truth is, that is not the case. Fear and anxiety does basically nothing more than slow you down and expose you to mistake, to errors and danger in life. Calm down, calm down, cool your temper. Yes, we may be in the last part of the year, but I would like to tell you to say to yourself right now, I still have time. I still have time. I still have time. I still have time. The year is not yet over. The year is not yet over. The year is not over yet. I can still achieve all I plan to achieve in my mind at the start of the year. It is not too late for me. Yes, the year may not have gone so far exactly as I expected it would. All kind of situation may have derailed or distracted my initial plan and agenda. In fact, by the good grace of God, the people may be responsible, policies may have been responsible, the law and social disorder may have slowed me down or even taken me way back. The truth is, I thank and glorify God that at least He has still given me that, given me the life. I am still alive. I have abundant and unlimited opportunity to achieve whatever I want to achieve in life. The attitude is to calm down, and begin to look ahead and see what you can still accomplish before the year runs out. Think about it. What can you still do? What can you still achieve? Stop thinking about the failure and the reason you failed so far. Put the past in the past. put the past in the past. I repeat, put the past in the past. The fact that you put yesterday in yesterday and begin to think of today at the beginning of the rest of the year, don't bring in the issue of challenges and problem of yesterday as an excuse or limitation. If you are bringing in yesterday, ensure it is for strength, to strengthen you up, and motivation, not as an excuse not to move forward. It may be painful and overwhelming. It still does not negate the fact it will still help your situation. Look at the rest of the year with optimism. Let me submit. Look at the rest of the year with extraordinary optimism and remain calm. Start thinking about solutions. Get out of that urge to become worried. Do not worry. Start engaging your mind, my dear friend, my dear listener. Please engage your thinking. Don't worry as a person. Start engaging your mind in constructive imagination and thinking. What do you need to do right now? Let me tell you a few things. 1. Assess your current situation. Where are you now? What were you or what were your plans? What went wrong with your plan? What really derailed you from achieving those plans? Did you accomplish them? Can you accomplish them? You continue to engage yourself in all these critical questions. What do you have now? What do you lack now? What do you have now? What do you lack now? What danger or difficult situation is currently ahead of you? What danger or situation I mentioned is currently ahead of you? How much do you have? What do you have? Who do you have? Where really do you stand right now as I'm talking? Analyze all this as touching your career, as touching your business, as touching your family. Analyze all this as touching your relationship, as touching your finances, and even your dreams and your future. What did you plan to do and you did? What don't you plan to do and you did? Are there negative habits, behavior, and people you are yet to drop from your life? Can you drop them now? Are there positive habits, behavior, and people you've picked up which you can improve upon and remain steadfast with them? Personally speaking, maybe to encourage you, there were behavior I thought I had overcome, but lately, probably due to intense pressure, I find myself exhibiting them again. I've once again become very impatient with people. This behavior I thought I had overgrown, but I will begin to deliberately work on them again now. You must assess your situation and know where and as you stand. Secondly, you must, let me emphasize, you must begin to to ask yourself the right question. Please get me right at this juncture. I said you must, please begin to ask yourself the correct and the right questions. Right question, I emphasize it here because wrong question will definitely generate wrong answer and solution to your life. You ask yourself, who am I? What am I doing? Where am I now? When do I intend to do or be what I want to be? Why do I want to do or to be what I want to be? And how do I begin to head towards what I see? Ask the right question and be sincere, be realistic, and smart in your answer, please. Thirdly, Separate particularly for the remaining part of the year what you'd like to do and what you need to do. You must prioritize. You must look at your to-do list from an objective point of view. Most time, what you need to do doesn't come as exciting and appealing as what you don't like to do. Don't ever get sentimental. Put first thing first. Avoid regret and trouble. Do the needful. 4. Avoid people pressure. This is the time to watch out and be very, very, very careful about people that will pressure you into doing things that are not necessary with your life. Be careful with the little you have at hand. Be careful and take care of your scarce income. Nothing really is by force, so maybe you don't need the expensive dress, the expensive shoe. Maybe you don't really need the party to go to or to organize. Maybe you don't even have to identify yourself with that kind of club, with that kind of group, with that kind of occasion. For now, there is a good time for everything. Don't sacrifice what is best on the altar of what you think is good just to satisfy other people who will not be around when you continue to regret your action. Avoid them to avoid trouble. Avoid them to avoid trouble. You don't have to pick their call when they call you on phone or you get into their group chat. Love yourself enough to stay happy with yourself, even if they get offended because they couldn't use you for their own selfish end. Ask for forgiveness later. They will forgive you. Life is just like that. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, my listener, don't get into any form of panic because the year is running out. You can still achieve that dream. You can still achieve that goal. You can still achieve that purpose and the vision in life. It is all in your determination and commitment. Receive peace. Receive peace. Receive peace. Stay out of trouble and overcome fear. Stay out of trouble and overcome fear. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, please. Enjoy your day. As I give acknowledgement to the work of my mentor, Chief Muyiwa Afolabi, for his good work on Frankly Speaking. Bye-bye. Thanks so much. God bless each and every one of us until we meet another time for another broadcast. Thank you and bye.